Hey everyone, and welcome to Better Lifestyle. Today we're talking about 10 proven tips to level up your grades. School can feel overwhelming, but the path to good grades isn't paved with magic or genius. It's about building solid habits and approaching your studies with a plan. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's dive right in. Alright, let's kick things off with the cornerstone of academic success: good study habits. And no, we're not talking about cramming all night before a test. Good study habits are all about consistency and finding what works best for you. It's about creating an environment where you can actually focus and absorb information. First things first, find your ideal study space. Maybe it's a quiet corner in the library, a desk in your room, or even a cozy coffee shop. The key is to find a place free from distractions where you can really concentrate. And please, do yourself a favor and silence your phone. Next up, experiment with different study techniques. Some people thrive with flashcards, while others prefer summarizing notes or teaching concepts to an imaginary audience. The point is to find what helps you learn and remember information most effectively. Don't be afraid to get creative. Make colorful mind maps, record yourself explaining complex topics, or even turn your notes into songs. Remember, learning should be engaging, not a chore. And finally, break down your study sessions into manageable chunks. Our brains aren't wired for marathon study sessions. Instead, aim for shorter, focused bursts of 25 to 50 minutes, followed by short breaks. This Pomodoro technique can work wonders for your focus and productivity. Building good study habits is an ongoing process, but the payoff is well worth it. Okay, this one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many students underestimate the power of simply showing up. Attending classes regularly is like laying the foundation for a house. You can't build on a shaky foundation, and you can't ace a test without actually knowing the material. In class, you're not just passively listening to a lecture. You're engaging with the material, hearing different perspectives, and picking up on cues from your professors about what's important. Plus, being present in class allows you to participate in discussions, ask questions, and clarify any doubts you might have. Sometimes, just seeing a concept written on the board or watching your professor demonstrate a problem can make all the difference in your understanding. Make it a habit to attend as many classes as possible. Your future self will thank you, especially when exam time rolls around. Here's the thing about note-taking. It's not just about scribbling down everything your professor says verbatim. It's about actively processing information and creating a resource that you can actually use later on. Think of your notes as a roadmap to the course material. They should guide you through the key concepts, highlight important details, and help you connect the dots. Everyone has their own note-taking style. Experiment with different methods like the Cornell note system, mind mapping, or even sketching visual representations of concepts. The more engaged you are in the note-taking process, the more likely you are to remember the information. Don't be afraid to use abbreviations, symbols, and even different colors to make your notes more visually appealing and easier to navigate. After each class, take some time to review and revise your notes. This active recall will help solidify the information in your memory. Let's face it, asking for help can be intimidating. But here's the thing. Asking questions and seeking help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows that you're actively engaged in your learning, and that you're willing to put in the effort to understand the material. Your professors are there to guide you, to answer your questions, and to help you succeed. So if you're struggling with a concept, don't hesitate to raise your hand in class or visit your professor during office hours. Trust us, they've heard it all before, and they'd much rather clarify your doubts than have you struggle in silence. And don't forget about your classmates. They're in the same boat as you, and they can be valuable resources for understanding difficult concepts or even just commiserating over a particularly challenging assignment. Learning is a collaborative process. There's no shame in asking for help when you need it. Alright, let's talk about the power of teamwork. Forming study groups can be a game changer when it comes to academic success. It's like having a built-in support system, a team of people who are all striving towards the same goal, acing those exams and mastering the material. Study groups provide a fantastic opportunity to learn from each other, to bounce ideas off of one another, and to solidify your understanding of complex concepts. When you explain something to someone else, you're not just helping them, you're also reinforcing your own understanding. Plus, let's be honest, studying with others can make the process a whole lot more enjoyable. When forming a study group, try to find a balance between people who learn similarly to you and those who might have different strengths and weaknesses. This diversity of perspectives can lead to a richer and more comprehensive understanding of the material. We get it. The allure of procrastination is strong. It's so easy to put things off until the last minute to tell ourselves we'll have time to catch up later. But trust us, consistency is key when it comes to academic success. Cramming might get you through a test or two, but it's not a sustainable long-term strategy. Think of your studies like a marathon, not a sprint. You need to pace yourself, to break down the material into manageable chunks, and to study consistently over time. And that's where a study schedule comes in. A study schedule is like a roadmap for your academic journey. It helps you stay organized, manage your time effectively, and avoid those last-minute panic attacks. Your study schedule doesn't have to be rigid. It should be a flexible framework that you can adapt to your own needs and preferences. Start by identifying your peak study times. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Schedule your study sessions for the times when you're most alert and focused. A balanced schedule is a sustainable schedule. Your physical and mental health play a huge role in your academic performance. When you're sleep-deprived, stressed out, and surviving on a diet of junk food, it's pretty difficult to focus on your studies. So, let's talk about the foundations of a healthy lifestyle. First and foremost, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. It will improve your focus, boost your memory, and reduce stress levels. Next up, fuel your body with nutritious foods. Try to incorporate more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into your diet. These foods will provide you with the energy and nutrients you need to power through those study sessions. And finally, make time for exercise. Even 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a few times a week can work wonders for your physical and mental health. Exercise releases endorphins, reduces stress, and improves sleep quality. A healthy lifestyle is the foundation for academic success. Let's talk about the tools of the trade, the things that can help you navigate the often treacherous waters of academia. We're talking about study aids and resources, the secret weapons that can give you an edge in your studies. First up, let's talk about textbooks. Yes, we know, they can be expensive, heavy, and sometimes downright boring. But they're also treasure troves of information, often written by experts in their fields. Don't just let your textbooks gather dust on a shelf. Use them. Highlight key concepts, take notes in the margins, and work through the practice problems. And don't be afraid to supplement your textbooks with other resources like online tutorials, videos, and study guides. Speaking of online resources, the internet is a vast and wonderful place for learning. From Khan Academy to Coursera to countless other educational websites, there's a wealth of information at your fingertips. Use it to your advantage. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are countless resources available to help you succeed. Let's talk about the importance of setting realistic goals. We all want to achieve great things, to reach for the stars, and to ace every single exam with flying colors. And while it's great to have big dreams, it's equally important to set realistic and achievable goals along the way. Setting unrealistic goals can set you up for disappointment, frustration, and burnout. Instead, break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of aiming to read an entire textbook in one sitting, set a goal to read a chapter or two each day. Instead of striving for a perfect score on every exam, focus on improving your understanding of the material and mastering the key concepts. Remember, progress, not perfection, should be your mantra. Celebrate your small victories along the way, and don't be afraid to adjust your goals as needed. Be flexible, be adaptable, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. We've reached the final chapter, the culmination of our journey towards academic success. And if there's one message we want you to take away from all of this, it's this: persevere and work hard. Because let's face it, academic success doesn't happen overnight. It's not a magical potion you can drink or a shortcut you can take. It's about putting in the time, the effort, and the dedication. There will be times when you want to give up, when you feel overwhelmed, when you question your abilities. But it's during these moments of doubt that you need to dig deep, to remind yourself of your goals, and to keep pushing forward. You have the power to overcome challenges, to achieve your dreams, and to make a difference in the world. So, go out there, embrace the challenges, and never give up on your dreams. Thanks for sticking with us on this academic adventure. We hope these tips have armed you with the knowledge and motivation to conquer your studies. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Now go out there, ace those exams, and show the world what you're made of. We believe in you. Keep pushing forward, and remember, you have the power to achieve great things.